Hey there guys, it's Metro and we are back again doing archaeology only. We're going to take a little detour. I want to try something. First of all, I haven't done this in a long time. It's been probably like a month and a half now. Patch 9.1 has come out. There's been a lot of changes to stuff, but I don't think this has changed at all. So what we're going to do is I'm going to do this without Chromie time, party singing into Chromie time, because my friend Cobb just did this himself and he found it to be insanely slow. But this was before the patch. Or was it? No, actually, it was after the patch. So, yeah, I want to see what we get here so I can compare it to the last one. I was watching him do it, and frankly, he was doing a pretty inefficient job of it, but it didn't really add up why he was having such long rates of it. Now he didn't have rested, but it did seem more than double what I've been seeing. So I'm going to do it without Chromie time. I haven't actually ever done this without Chromie. I think when I made the video on it, it was one level without Chromie time, but that was the first level. So presumably the levels are meant to get longer, and he was just doing it like, I think he was doing it at 58. So not necessarily surprising, but we're going to do 2 levels, not in this one session, but in, 2 back-to-back sessions. I'm pretty sure I have rested for both, and we will compare them side by side. This one we will use no Chromie time, and provided we get results that I'm excited about getting, I will then do one with Chromie time and see if there's any difference. So let's get going. Count or timer. So just before we start, the big difference here is going to be we're not going to get any experience from mobs, but we're also not going to get slowed down by mobs. So to me, I thought it'd be faster without Chromie time, but watching him do it made me think, he's losing out on all this experience from the rares and the chests that I might find out while I'm doing this. So we're going to see that. Also, there's a new add-on, a handy notes thing to get actual treasures on the map now after after all these years. Finally somebody made an add-on for it, so that's funny. But anyway, let's see where we're going to head. I'll start the timer and we'll go. I guess we'll go south first. A little bit of an awkward start to this one, so hopefully we won't run into any unforeseen circumstances, like maybe really awkward routing. I am worried that if this one ends up going further south and we have to go this way, it's going to be a pretty long level. But I can't imagine there'll be anything super conclusive with that, so let's give it a try. I don't know. But yeah, so big changes to Paladin also. This character, if you're watching this episode, was actually part of a different leveling series that I did, if you didn't see that somehow. And I was disappointed with how that went because there was no... it didn't really feel like, as a Holy Pally... I expected there to be some issues with Holy Pally leveling in general. I wasn't necessarily sure if it was going to be that it was too slow. I wasn't necessarily sure if it was going to be that I was out of mana, but it ended up being neither, and that's surprising. So in 9.1, they massively changed both of these, seemingly. Holy Pally's damage has been dramatically reduced, so I wonder how that plays into leveling. And they have also had their mana cost of spells go way up, seemingly. So, like, I've been doing like keys, Mythic Plus keys on my Paladin on Horde, and it's ridiculous. I'm constantly, if I just don't ever tend to my mana pool, I will have 0 mana very, very quickly. So I'm not really sure what they're going for there. I don't know if other healers perform that way. I don't think they do, but okay. Anyway, we're at our first dig site. We got a little lucky here because this dig site is actually horrendous for having war mode on, or I'm sorry, having a. Speaking of war mode. Oh, it's 15%. I think it's always been 15%. Hopefully it's not going to have been any different. That would kind of skew things. I guess it doesn't matter as long as we compare it 1-to-1 here. But anyway, yeah, with the whole Chromie time situation, this is an awful... Oh. Why did we not do this last time? That's unfortunate. That's going to slow us down. We'll quickly just get this out of the way. Oh my god, this is really... not ideal to come into this like this. Just get these enough that we can start going here. Usually I do this at the end of sessions. I don't know why I didn't. The big trick is actually pressing both keys at once. It typically starts at a second or two early, and especially since there's little latency, that's pretty useful. Actually aggroed. Oh, there's a treasure chest too. Okay, well, let's see how much treasure. It still gave 900 experience, so that's not 0. We got a BOE that I don't know if it will sell. They're doing a great job of this so far. Anyway, we're purely gonna just go off the timer. Hopefully it'll be interesting. I don't think the mobs are giving any experience, right? They actually giving 0, yeah, okay. Yes, 0 experience. That's what happens when you fight a gray, I suppose. Although for some reason in classic, grays somehow still do give some experience. I don't know why that's the case, but anyway, no problem. Well, we're almost done with this dig and we're ready. Although we were slightly, we had a few percent in when we started this one, so. You see that kind of guess there where I think like, all right, I've walked enough paces. Now, Cop actually said it's also based on how fast the color is lighting up. It's not just the color, but it's also the pace of it, like repeating like that. Okay, next one is down south. Yeah, okay, as expected. So not ideal. We're gonna add a few minutes to travel here now. But hopefully we can push these 2 out and then there'll be 4 up here and then we'll finish it off in a strong way. This isn't that slow, but it's definitely not ideal. I already have this toy, right? The thing about archaeology is it's all travel. Like the reason that it's good or bad, it would be travel. So I don't know what the fastest class for this would be or fastest race either, but I would have to imagine it's mage, and I think it might be dwarf still. Like the speed at which they archaeology is not necessarily that important, but it definitely adds up, right? Like if you're doing hundreds of digs to get to 60, then yeah, obviously going through them slightly faster is going to be way more beneficial. But I will also say that Paladin has been extremely good because Crusader Aura. And since it's all like, I mean, a 20% buff to, you know, moving 20% faster is actually like a way bigger deal than it sounds. Because that's now 20% less time traveling, right? Like, and I do travel a fair amount while I'm digging as well. So Crusader Aura is actually really good. And I bet DK has something similar with their, I can't remember what it's called, but they also have a speed buff when they fly, or when they travel in general. And of course, when you get lucky like this is like a super, it's like a Titan Forge when you get a couple right next to each other. It's actually a pretty good spot. Relatively small area. The rare's up. Okay, let's kill the rare too and see if we get anything worth getting. I doubt it. He's wearing an Illidari tabard, which is funny. 0 experience, okay. So yeah, that's a big difference. If we killed that thing in Chromie time, we would have gotten experience for sure. 100%. I don't know how much we would have gotten. Probably not much, but we would have gotten something. Wait, can it actually be over here? Didn't think so. I don't know where it's pointing to. Looked like it was pointing over to there, but must be on the bridge. Okay. Just right against this little rock here. The statue, I guess it's a statue. Okay, so those are 2 pretty quick digs. I mean, we're only 7 minutes in and we're 25% of the way through a level, so I'm not feeling that this is slower. I don't. Doesn't feel like it, right? I was also concerned that they might have nerfed it with the patch, obviously. Certainly doesn't feel like it's any slower. Okay, get lucky, get lucky, get lucky. Where is it? Okay, not too bad. Slightly in the same direction. That's a good one too. If I'm... Oh, it's that one. I don't actually think I've ever done that one. Now that I've never done it. Otherwise, Gatherer would have things. But yeah, 7.5 minutes in, and we have not been lucky with travel at all. I mean, those two were definitely not. Well, I don't know. We won't actually be penalized for that yet. If we stopped right now, those two would have been fine. Like they're not great, but they're not bad. But the goal here is to see this more, where they're literally within a few yards of each other. Like this is, I could hit it probably a 7-iron from there to there. You know what I'm saying? Like that's close. That's in reach. So the big thing is just keeping the travel down, and sometimes you get unlucky, sometimes you get lucky. But this is definitely not lucky. What we've had starting off here. In fact, it's gonna probably be another 2-3 minutes before we even get there. So yeah, by the time we get started on the next one, it'll be well into 10 minutes. But at this rate, for it to not be a 1-hour level or under a 1-hour level, yeah, I mean, it's definitely going to be, right? Yeah, 100%. Even if it's 10 minutes per 25%, that's still, yeah, way under 1 hour. So we shall see. Oh yeah, it's not actually this one. I keep thinking we're going to this one. It is not that one. It is in whatever zone this is. The Stoner Zone. What is actually here in Classic? The Tainted Forest. This is why I loved this stuff, man. Let's see. Tainted Forest Classic. Let's just look at Blasted Land map, yeah. Blasted Lands map Classic. I think there's nothing there. I think it's like literally just mountains that stop you from going to this area. I think if you looked at a map of Classic, there's just nothing here, and it just doesn't connect properly to. I think it was probably meant to be the illusion that Zul'Gurub is there. Oh, maybe not. That might not be the case actually. The Tainted Scar. Okay, so there is something there. I might have to go. I don't know, man. This game is just so crazy. The Tainted Scar. Wait, what was it called in? The Tainted Forest. Oh, what the hell? So they like retcon the area or something? Oh no, okay, the tree is still there. It's actually very similar looking. Oh, this one looks like it might be a good one. A linear, whenever you get those linear ones, it's actually really good. Yeah, I thought I might have gone too far. You really want to not go too far. You went too far. Really slow. You're wasting time. Messing it all up, but it's still insanely fast. Just need to get lucky off this. Yeah, this is a great one, though, by the way. Absolutely great one. Well, this is a horde base or something? Definitely never done this zone since Cataclysm. Actually, I don't think... No, that's not true. Me and Cop did it in a playthrough that we did together, but I don't remember a second of it. It would have been the first time we ever did it. I have a lot of trouble. That's why I was recording all the playthroughs I was doing of these zones, because, like, I know that I don't know anything about these zones, and the first time I ever go through them, I'm, like, bewildered. I'm like, huh. I don't know what's happening here, you know? Okay, that just sucks, man. Well, at least it's somewhat close. But yeah, one way or the other, we're almost 40% now with 12 minutes down. These digs are taking me like 2 minutes each, so this is... I mean, I guess that could be the thing to look at. If the digs aren't taking 2 minutes each. I mean, that one was a very, very quick one, I guess so. We'll see what this one takes, because I doubt it's going to be 2 minutes, but this is a very big one. This is one of the biggest ones. So it's not really a bad thing, but it's definitely not a good thing. You have to constantly fly, like, probably like 200-300 yards from side to side. This music just playing in the zone just doesn't make any sense. Look at how grim this place looks. It's just the Baron's music. Like if we're just in some sparsely populated habitat. But this is useful to have the data that I have for this, because it, you know, you can kind of just go from node to node and see. Yeah, see. Like if I didn't have that as a reference, I probably would have kept going. And then I would have been way past it. And oh, Grandmaster, what is that? 450. And like, so see, like it's pointing right at these two, so we'll go check these out. Not either of those. And I will go to the next one. And this is literally just for me doing this playthrough, so we actually went too far that time. This is just me doing this. I've never done this on any other character. This is kind of a trap coming up here. Yeah, it's never going to be up there. But the thing indicates that you can still use it, so you are able to use it. There's never going to be something up there. This is not even close, so this is what I'm talking about. This is an insanely big dig. I don't know why it's not on my map. I guess I turned it off. There's that like quintessential Baron's track plan. I love that song, but it's just, God, that does not make any sense. The zone is like, this zone should sound like Tanan Jungle. Like in WoD, you ever heard Tanan Jungle's soundtrack? That's what this zone should sound like, because it's like the sky. I mean, come on. How is that docile little tone gonna play there? Yeah, I thought so. I had a feeling it might be here. We have discovered this one already. No. 2 more. Oh, Titan Forge. So we're 2 minutes in. Even this big one is still going to be like under 3 minutes probably. And we're going to be just at 50% there. Okay, very good. Okay, come on. Let's get some good luck here. Okay, there we go. There we go. There we go. So, this one. Have I ever done this one? Bunch of dragons. I think is where we're going. If I remember correctly. But yeah, okay. So definitely not any slower. They did not nerf this. Seemingly there will be no impact. Like it doesn't seem like it's faster. This would be about the same. It'll be like 40 minutes probably. Because even though we've gotten lucky here, we then have to travel all the way up the coast there. The gamble here is if this one goes south, we lose that gamble, right? Like it could be a big loss. I don't want to finish one. I don't want to finish on one up there. It's like I was trying to go back to... I have a hearth, right? Yeah, I was trying to go back to Stormwind every time to just kind of start the episode there. Because that's like the most neutral way to do it. But man, it would really suck to finish one of those 3 and ding. And then have to come all the way back up there. But that's what we are going to do, because that's just how the playthrough works. We're trying to be fair, and we're also trying to kind of measure the time spent. And as you can see now, we finished this a minute ago, and we're still... You know, like if it was literally just one dig, if there was never a... If you could go to one place and just dig infinitely, you would level in like 10 minutes. I mean, I think that's actually pretty... No, probably not. Because it takes like 7 or 8 digs per level regardless, so... Yeah, it'd probably be like a 20-minute level. I think so, right? Because there's literally like... I think I'm getting like about 9% per dig maybe right now. I'm not sure. This is such an intriguing zone to me. I really want to get back to doing some leveling stuff, but there's just not enough hours, man. There's so many things I want to do in this game. It's kind of crazy. I just can't balance real life and this game. It just doesn't work well for me. I either get too sucked into the game and end up killing myself over it and harming my physical health, or I get, like, I don't know. There's no good balance, it feels like. Like, what I mean to say is, like, yeah, so what I've been doing right now, I've been playing a lot of golf, trying to get outdoor activities, and I've gained, like, 15 pounds since this patch came out, and I'm trying not to become overweight again, unhealthy again. So I've been doing a lot of exercise and trying to get slightly more healthy, even after basically probably like 6 weeks of just nonstop WoW. But then I'm like constantly sitting here thinking about all the things I'm not doing in WoW, so it's like tough situation. I wish I could play WoW anywhere. If I could play WoW anywhere, it would be a lot easier. Okay. So it's 2% of a level per hit, it looks like. It's probably less than 2. It's probably like 1.5%. So yeah, probably about 10% per. This is a really bad one for Chromie time, I would imagine. I'm not sure I've done it, but there's even a giant... Why is that guy just standing there? Surely he's supposed to patrol or something. Not just face the wall. I love this tile texture though, it's so great. It looks so like foreboding. It's like, oh my god, who took the time to embed tile in this wasteland? Dark Iron Dwarves, that's who. I had a feeling that was gonna happen. Not an issue. That's a little lucky, I didn't expect that to be there. And we're going this way. Last one. I think we're at 54% when we got here. Should probably pay attention. Please don't go south. Ugh, it's fucking south. Alright, let's do it. It's not too bad. Wait, is that actually there? Where is that one? I'm not seeing it. It says it's... Oh, it's... Oh, no. Oh, that's got to be the worst possible one. It's in the water? Wow, that's got to be the worst possible one. Holy shit, there's one in the water? That's awful. But yeah, we're basically going to ding. I just don't want to risk it. I also don't want to do all three and then need like 5% of a level, because when that happened before, we were using Chromie times to our advantage to try to make sure that didn't happen. But now we won't have that luxury. We'd have to do a dig. I wish you can clear it. Like, if there was a way to just clear the dig, I would do that. But I'm not going to leave a dig in the middle of a level. That's just not... It's just dumb. Like, I'm not trying to make each of these levels separate, but I am at the same time, because I'm making them separate videos. So I'm trying to keep that self-contained, but at the same time, hopefully it's not actually in the water. Oh, I guess it is. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's just on the bank here. No. That would be very cruel. Oh, no, I guess it's not. This is a bit of an awkward place, though. Can you even get up that without a flying mount? It's a very big one, too. All the way around. So I guess it's probably just this bank, okay. Very awkward. Yeah, okay. Well, that's good, at least. If it was in the water, I might slow down substantially. Big part of they're doing this is flying every time. That's not too bad. Not really any slower than any other one. It's a very wide one though. But yeah, this is definitely... I mean, I guess they're not... They're all on the ridge. Yeah, everything's on the ridge, so... It's a little lucky, but we passed it. That's definitely not a good one. Not a great one. Luckily, with a flying mount, it doesn't matter as much, but... Without a flying mount, this would probably be the worst one, because getting down there is like, how do you get back up? It doesn't seem like you actually can't. Maybe you can. I'm just being silly, but to me, right now, it doesn't look like you're able to get up there. Swamp of Sorrows, that's the zone. Okay, just as fast as any other one. And now we just need to get lucky and go north. It doesn't matter though. I don't think we need 4 digs anyway now at this point. We might. It's probably going to be 3.5, yeah. As I feared. Oh my god. Okay, let's quickly do this. Are we getting like more? Let's use these things because it's... Actually, that's not in our benefit at all. That's pointless. We want to use as many of the things as possible. Okay. Oh, right. I was supposed to read the war drum. Forgot all about it. Okay, so I'm going to skip that one. Because I'm pretty sure we're good here. I don't think it's exactly 10% per, but it should be fine. It should be more than enough. I hope. Oh my god, could you imagine if it did? It doesn't matter though. One way or the other, we're on pace for well under an hour, so yep, as I expected, no changes. And you know, I guess you know, I'm not really sure. Cop, like I said, it was like well over 2 hours. It was like almost 3 hours for his 58 to 59, and that was without any rested, I believe. And it just looked like he was getting nothing from the digs too. It was like he was hitting them and they were giving him like 1% of a level. So I don't know. I mean, I guess he might not have had war mode on. I guess that's a big part of it. Yeah, war mode is really good for this. But it's only 15%. And I don't have any other experience buff, right? There's nothing else that I have on, so I don't have a potion or anything. Combat and quests, that's interesting. But yeah, it doesn't seem like there's anything special going on here, so we are going to take a look. So it's 12, about to be 26, 12. It's about to be 26 right now. Okay, so let's see how long it takes us to get there. 26. I bet it will be 30. I think it will take us 4 full minutes to get there. And that is the big issue with this. But we got 70% of a level without leaving the kind of equator there, without leaving the southern part. And I want you to know that I am sacrificing watching the Yankees right now to do this. I kept thinking like, man, I really should do this because I need to get the rested to do it. And I know that it's been a really long time, so there's plenty of rested. And I just kept putting it off and off and off and off. So I was like, no, I have to do it. We have to get this done. All we need to do is 2 hours of gameplay, and we're back to needing rested again, and that's where we're at. You can't get more than 2 levels of rested, unfortunately, so... the most I can do this is like once every probably 2 weeks. I'm not exactly sure how long it takes for a level of rested to accrue, but I'd imagine it's more than a couple days. For sure. So intentionally skipping this one to try to make our next one better. But the odds of that happening immediately are low. It's pretty, usually when they're in the middle of the map, it's really, really volatile. Like, it's not likely to have anything near it. But you never know. I'd love to get one where they're all in one zone. I feel like that is close to happening up here, but where is this one? See, those two are in the same... I don't think it's possible. That one's in Anderhall. I don't know what Anderhall is. I mean, this is Anderhall, but... Oh, am I just looking at the wrong one? Fellstone Fossil Field, Northridge Fossil Field, and Anderhall Fossil Bank. So yeah, they all must be in the zone. Oh. Oh my god, they are. Holy shit. Okay, so we got 3 out of them in one zone right now. So that is as good as it's going to get, really. I mean, it's a relatively big zone, I suppose. It's not like they're... But yeah, that's as good as it's going to get, so... We'll do all 3, and then that'll be it one way or the other, I'd imagine. Provided we are at level 55. I don't want to stop early, but I don't see how we don't get 30% from 3 digs. Or 3 things. Yeah, Cop also said that now that I'm higher... yeah, see, now they're appearing in the other zones, too. I'm hesitant to switch, and I don't want to because we're trying to compare apples to apples here. But I've never done archaeology in Northrend. It doesn't seem like it'd be very good. These are really spaced out. I mean, those 2 are close, but the thing about it is, like, it could be... It depends where they are, I guess. Like, those have to be the closest together that the game offers. Surely. Because, like... Oh, no. What is this? But yeah, the... refiner. This happened to Cop, too. He flew over this boat, and he fell. Dismounted. Anyway, yeah, if they were closer together, it'd be better, obviously, so. That's the thing about the ones in BFA. Oh, wow, there's 5. I didn't actually realize that. The ones in BFA are insanely good, but when you're just 50, the mobs are going to be aggroable, and if you're doing this, usually it's because you're not very confident in your ability to kill things. That's why I'm doing things. It's like I just kind of don't want to kill stuff. I just like to level for, you know, leveling's sake. So this is definitely not a character I want to take to Battle for Azeroth, you know, start fighting mobs. But I don't know. I think it's a good idea if you have the ability. Whether it's faster, who knows. Well, it's 1-1 in the bottom, going to the bottom of the 9th now, so Yankees have the at-bat, right? I might turn it on here. Let's see. Yes. But yeah, we're actually way past 30. So that took... It's going to take probably over 5 minutes for us to land. Which is not great. I mean, that's definitely suboptimal, but I mean, that's just how it works. If you don't brush through the level, it's... You know, you don't notice stuff like this, but when you're looking at every minute, it's like, oh my god, let's go. This is horrible. Okay, so here we go. Bottom of the 9th. Inning just started. Joey Gallo at bat. Crazy Joe. Here we go. This one's actually pretty garbage. It's really small, but like there's all these mountains that they can be on. And first out at first base. Crazy Joe not coming through. Good start. Oh, the Titan Forge. Hype. Wait, what? Oh, no. We just can't carry anymore. Fuck, man. This sucks. It's not meant to be. Oh, hold on. There's something unusual about these raptor bones. Whenever you look away, they seem to move slightly on their own. Is it a mount? What is this? Oh, it's a mount. Oh, we're 525 now as well. Wait, is it really a mount? I already have that mount. Okay. I did do this back in Cataclysm, so there's stuff I have and don't have. Oh, that was pulled really hard. Very nice. That might be a double. Oh, it's definitely a double. Yep, stand-up double. Okay, easy. Guy in second, walk-off coming up here. Well, that was definitely easier without Chromie time on. But you see how if I kind of spam all the buttons, it's like, it's kind of processing both things at the same time. Especially after you loot and do it again, you can really, it's like, takes a second or two to loot, so. That's not a good one. That's actually an awful one. Wait, what? Where is that even at? Oh my god, what is that? That's not even... Okay, that's because I'm higher level now. I have not actually been to that. That's not a good thing. I bet those are gonna really suck. Oh, this is such a great one. Is there really no mobs here at all? Oh, this is such a great one. This would have been such a good one for Chromie time. Kind of hard to see the thing, though. That's actually quite hard to see the thing. Okay, who's at bat? They got a guy on second with one out, so hopefully that means as long as they don't do something ridiculous, they should be able to win here. Who is batting right now? Trying to focus very hard on this, but I'm also trying to watch the game. Oh, Higashi, okay. Okay, so not the best guy on the team, but he's scrappy. He's had some extremely good games this season. This must be a horde quest, I guess, right? A bit unsure why there's just a farm with humans here. I think that's what's going on in this zone. Horde versus Alliance stuff. One. Oh, we're actually just shy, yeah, so we'll finish the dig and then the next dig and then that'll be it. We'll only need about half of the dig though, so we'll be well into the next level. And we will stop the timer when we ding, I guess. It's kind of unfair, right? Because I started this level and it popped out to, yeah, okay, so that's not good. I did start this level with 5% in, so yeah, I guess we should continue until we actually finish the session. So it'll be about a 40-minute level. Because we're technically going a full level. Like, we started with about 5% experience, and we'll probably finish with about 5% experience. Brett Gardner as a pinch hitter for who? Who the hell was hitting that? They're deciding Gardner's a better option. Clint Frazier back? Huh? Okay, anyway. First one coming up here. Yeah, either way. Well under 40 minutes. Full rested, but at least 5 minutes of travel just from that one dig, so... Yeah, realistically, this was probably about 7 or 8 minutes of travel. And that is 55, but like I said, we're gonna keep... Oh! Well, we don't... What the hell? We don't have a full level of rested? Well, that's unfortunate. I was certainly, But anyway, I don't think it even matters. Like, no matter what, there's not... I mean, then just next... I'll probably forget because now it's going to be a couple weeks before I do this again. But yeah, just if you want to care, if you care enough, just take a look at whatever I do next time, and maybe I'll remember and bring it up again. But next one we'll have Chromie time back on, and we'll see what it looks like. But I don't think it's going to be significantly different. Like, this is exactly what I was getting last time, I'm pretty sure. 99% sure that this is effectively the same rate that I got last time. I could actually check real quick before we end this episode, because I am kind of interested in seeing what this comparison is like, so I might as well do it live in the video. Oh wait, would they walk somebody? Yeah, they intentionally walked somebody. And 1-2 count. Okay, so anyway, that's it. 37 minutes, extremely fast. Yeah, well under 40 minutes. Certainly not been nerfed at all. Let's just quickly check something. I just want to see. We can do it on the page too, so you can watch. But yeah, I just want to see. Arc. Here's 30 or 53. I just want to see how long this was. It was a 40-minute video, so it's probably almost exactly the same. Oh, I think I messed it up though, don't I? I think I messed the timer up in this one. Oh, no, I guess I didn't. 37 minutes. It's almost identical. Yeah, this is almost identical. Under 40 minutes, almost identical. So, seems like Chromie time has very little impact on it, which is hard to believe. It's got to have an impact. It's got to, it's because it certainly slows you down because you got to actually kill the mobs. But anyway, that's that. So we're 55 now. So yeah, I don't know. Thanks for watching. We'll see you guys in the next one. And we're halfway there. And we're not even, I mean, we're like under 5 hours to get to 55 for sure. We're probably under 4 hours at this point. So, all right. Thanks for watching. We will, actually, sorry. I'm baiting you guys. We got to make sure we finish this because I keep forgetting, I guess. We got to clear out our inventory here of these things. Tunadil the Redeemer. See, like, I wish there was some story there. Like, what the hell is that about? What is that even? Who is that? Is that somebody? A chamber pot. Okay, we gotta open all of these up. We failed to do that in the last episode, and that slowed us down, actually. Oh, 35 on the dot. That's very nice. And then that's it. I have not gotten any night elf ones. We get very few dwarf ones. I really need more dwarf ones. This one's gonna be a dwarf one, right? Yeah. And that, I have no idea what that is. I don't even know where that is. Here somewhere, right? I don't actually see it, but I guess we'll figure that out in the next one. So thank you for watching. Let's go ahead and hearth. We got a relatively bad start to the next one, but that'll be for another day. So thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.